Oh, what another glorious Monday for Monday Night Football. Hello and welcome back to the Backed by Bone podcast. I am your host as always, Don Burgundy on the internet, aka Chris. How the fuck are you doing? It is Monday, September 19th, 2022. How the fuck are you doing? I survived my dust up with the Denver airport and somehow managed to come out victorious after a long, hard fought battle, which I can get into in just a minute. But yeah, so back now in the New England area in Rhode Island, currently living with my brother, just hanging out, working. Um, Went to a gym today. It was an LA Fitness. It was an absolute fucking pigsty. Absolutely disgusting gym. One of the most worst gyms I've ever fucking been to in my entire life. The place was a fucking rundown dump. Luckily, I did not pay to work out there. Also, did not get a membership, so that is always good. So I just went in there on a free day pass, and I'll never be going back in there again. So yeah, that was gross. But yeah, so when I went to the airport, I had my friend drive me because he offered to give me a ride to the airport, and we left at like 8:30 ish. And then on our way to the airport, I was checking my email just to check on flight updates and also check into my flight because I had forgot to do it the night before. And I got an email at like 8:45 that my flight was fucking delayed. I was like, "Ugh, of fucking course." Um, yeah, that's just what it is now. That's just how flying is now, is that if your flight's not canceled, it's guaranteed delayed. So that's just what you have to deal with. Yeah, so fucking flight was canceled, or sorry, flight was delayed until like 3 o'clock. So originally flight was supposed to take off at 1. Did not take off until 3. So I had been at the airport since like at like 9 a.m. So I had like an extra like 5 or 6 hours of me just sitting in the airport doing nothing. So that was fucking fun. But I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna leave and come back. Like, also my friend's driving me to the airport. I'm not gonna tell him to fucking turn around, come pick me up in another couple hours just to drive me to the airport. Like, that's not fucking. It's not very shui of me to do for him. So he already did me a favor. So fuck it, whatever. I just ended up fucking just sitting around. I ended up just getting some food, getting some coffee, watching some movies on Netflix, and then just hard grilling. I did do something that I thought was kind of fucking stupid, but at the time I was like, "Fuck it, this sounds like a good idea." I just got breakfast sandwiches, so I got a Starbucks breakfast sandwich and then two breakfast sandwiches from McDonald's. Um, which in hindsight, is pretty fucking stupid because it's not high quality, but I will admit the Starbucks breakfast sandwich was dog shit, but the McDonald's ones were surprisingly better than I thought they were going to be. So I got a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle, and then just a sausage, egg biscuit, as well as a hash brown because of course you have to, and the quality was like way better than I thought it was going to be. And this is also, again, mind you, an airport McDonald's. So I was like, what the fuck? Why is this like, I don't know. Um, Maybe it's just because I haven't had it in a while or whatever the fuck, but it was like surprisingly like, and don't twist my words, it wasn't good quality, but it was surprisingly better quality than I expected it to be. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I don't think I'll be going to be getting more McDonald's. I definitely don't think I will be, but I was just like shocked at the quality of it. I thought it was going to be absolute fucking dog shit. I thought I'd wasted my money, which technically I did, but yeah, I just thought it was going to be way worse. I thought it was going to be unenjoyable at all, but it was actually mildly enjoyable. So yeah, okay, whatever, fuck it. Yeah, so then I was just sitting at the airport again for until like 3 or some shit. Super delayed. I ended up watching the movie Seven with Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman. I had never watched the movie before, and I also had never really looked into the movie, and I didn't know that this movie was the movie where that saying "What's in the box" comes from. Um, and if you have never seen the film or don't know the movie, what's inside the box is his wife's head, Brad Pitt's wife's head. I mean, if you haven't seen the movie now, you're never going to see it. It was it came out in '95, so these aren't spoilers, dude. But it was a good film. I was actually surprised. I'm surprised this flew under my radar because I am not like a big movie buff anymore, but before I used to be, I felt like I was in terms of like enjoying good movies. But this kind of flew under the radar for me. I'd always heard about it, but never looked into it. And again, I never knew that the "what's in the box" phrase came from that. So it was a good movie. Definitely liked it. I would give the movie. I'd probably like an 8.5 out of 10. So definitely get a chance to watch it. I enjoyed it a whole lot. I also enjoy because I haven't really been on Netflix in a while, but I also enjoy that Netflix has the playback speed option where I can actually watch at 1.5 times speed. So, and if you know anything about me, that is what I prefer to watch any kind of media on, just so I can slam out more of it. But mm, excuse me, I had to drink some water here. But yeah, it was actually a good movie. I was surprised. And then when I wasn't watching that, I was just kind of hanging out, grabbing some random food, and then watching a little bit of whatever was on Twitch. So like probably ESL CS:GO or something like that. But yeah, and then I got off the plane around like, or we landed around like 9. Had to wait around for my bag forever. Finally got home around like maybe 11 o'clock. 'Cause I had to drive from Boston to Pawtucket, and it was whatever. I just instantly crashed, but yeah, we're back on the East Coast, baby. Bittersweet moment, but it is what it is. So let's get into the regular UFC, or sorry, the regular podcast topics, starting with the UFC. So I did not get to watch any of this UFC card because I was in the airport and flying the entire time. So, let's take a look here for UFC. So on the prelim card, I did not give a shit about any of these fights. Um, didn't really care. Nobody I really recognized either. So then on the main card, first fight on the card, uh, don't care. Second fight on the card, don't care. Third fight on the card, don't care. Fourth fight on the card, don't care. Fifth fight on the card, do not care. And then sixth fight was the Gregory Rodriguez fight. I guess he won by KO or TKO. I didn't again see the fight, so I don't know exactly what happened, but I did see he had a massive fucking gash on his fucking forehead. This thing looked like someone took an actual shovel to his fucking forehead and just pulled out the skin. It was pretty fucking wild. Um, and then, but he somehow ended up winning. And then the Corey Sandhagen Song Yadong fight. I guess Corey Sandhagen ended up winning. I did see a little bit of a highlight there that it was a doctor stoppage because Song Yadong had a massive cut above his eye, and the doctor said he could not fucking uh, continue fighting. So, I mean, it's kind of smart. Kind of sucks that the fight ends that way, but if you get your face fucking pushed in for you know, 4 rounds and you can't even fucking go on because your face is so cut up. It is what it is. Um, I heard it was a good fight. I need to go back and watch the highlights and take a look. But yeah, I mean, this wasn't a really great card. Only one fight I cared about on the card, and it ended up with the result that I wanted, which is a Corey Sandhagen win. So I don't really care too much. I'm not too concerned that I missed this one. If I was going to miss one, it was gonna be this one. All right, and then on to the next UFC fight night is Mackenzie Dern versus Yan Xiaonan. If I miss this one too, I am not going to feel too upset about it. So it looks like UFC is kind of on a little bit of a break until October. So again, it's currently September 19th, and the next UFC card isn't until October 1st. Um, yeah, again, I'm probably not going to watch this. I also can't see the times on here, so if it's at a time that's like actually um, doable for me, I might actually watch it. But especially now that I am on East Coast time. If I have to fucking stay up even later to watch these, I'm just not gonna watch them. Like, I just don't give a fuck. Um, but yeah, that's what it is. So again, if I miss UFC Fight Night Mackenzie Dern versus Yan Xiaonan, I will not be upset. After that, it's another fight night, October 15th. Alexa Grasso and Vivian Araujo. Won't be too upset if I miss that one as well. And then we got UFC 280, which is Charles Oliveira and Islam Makhachev, October 22nd, gonna be a banger. So, beginning of October seems pretty slow, but at the end of October, really picking up. So keep an eye out for that. They're announcing more fights all the time as well. UFC 281, which is Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira, which is November. So that's gonna be cool. End of the year is gonna be a bunch of bangers. They also got the Dustin Poirier Michael Chandler fight on there, so that's gonna be sick. Um, and then there's also a UFC Fight Night announced of Jared Cannonier, Sean Strickland. That's gonna be fucking cool if that goes through. That is December 17th, so that's a ways away, but that should be dope. So we definitely want to fucking keep an eye out on that one. All right, so next we're going on to the NFL. So NFL Week 2 recap here. Um, I forget exactly what my picks were, but as I go through it, I'm sure I'll kind of remember. So it was the Thursday night game, which I had already talked about. Then Patriots Steelers. Patriots ended up winning 17-14. I think I picked the Steelers here, so I was glad I was wrong. Both teams did not look super good, but the Patriots defense did get a bunch of um, interceptions, so I guess that you know that looked good for them, but their offense is still a little bit of slow starters. Then we had Giants Panthers. Giants beat the Panthers 19-16. Very close game. Both teams still not looking very good, but Giants are 2-0 now, so can't really hate that much. Then we had Jets Browns. Jets win by 31-30. Very close game. Kind of a dogfight here, but Jets pull it out 3-1. I do believe they are 2-0 now, so it's like the first time in forever. But um, the Jets squeak it out in a dogfight of a fucking game. Colts Jaguars. Jaguars blow out the Colts 24-0. I don't even think the Jaguars played that well, but I think the Colts just look really fucking bad right now, and I don't know what they need to do to turn it around, but they got to do something. Um, I don't know if they're giving Jonathan Taylor the ball or if they're not giving him the ball enough or whatever the fuck. And then we had Dolphins Ravens. Dolphins win in a thriller, 42-38. They get a massive comeback. If you get a chance, definitely go back and watch the highlights of that game. It was pretty fucking crazy. I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill had a massive game. Um, Tua Tagovailoa threw 6 fucking touchdowns. He threw 2 interceptions, but 6 touchdowns is really fucking good. And then Tyreek Hill had 11 receptions for 190 yards and 2 tutties. So him and Jalen Waddle, both 11 receptions. Jalen Waddle had 171 yards and 2 tutties. So um, the Dolphins were popping off. Their defense is just lackluster. So it is what it is. But if your offense is firing on all cylinders like that, then you could still win some games. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, the Buccaneers Saints. That game didn't look really good. Bucks win 20-10. Tom Brady didn't play super well. I think he threw only one tutty, and that was it. But the Saints defense really coming through here. Sorry, the Buccaneers defense really coming through here and saving the Buccaneers from really looking like dog shit. So gotta keep an eye out on that. And then Lions Commanders, and Lions win the game 36-27. Um, Kind of all over the place. The Lions actually looked kind of good though, but the one player I had on the Lions didn't do a goddamn fucking thing, so kind of upset about that. But Lions 2-0 as well, pretty surprising. And then we had the 49ers and Seahawks. 49ers win 27-7. Seahawks look like dog shit. So pretty surprising that they beat the Broncos, but the Broncos don't look much better. So it is what it is. Trey Lance goes down early in the game. Looks like a really bad injury, possible surgery on that leg. But Jimmy Garoppolo steps in like he never left, and he just leads the team to an absolute victory. And he is going to be the starter going forward. So, I mean, maybe it just goes to show they never should have fucking started Trey Lance. They should have just had him ride the bench for Jimmy and learn from him, and then come in whenever he was ready. But getting an injury like this, I can't really tell if he was ready or not. But we won't know because he's fucking injured. So, excuse me, had to cough. Falcons Rams, actually pretty good game here. Rams win 31-27. Everyone thought this was going to be a one-sided affair, but the Falcons actually, with Marcus Mariota playing pretty well, and the Falcons receivers actually relatively able to catch some shit. There's a lot of misplays in that game as well, but pretty good game here. Rams trying to really bring it back after that week one disappointment, and then Cardinals Raiders. Cardinals win in overtime thriller, bring it back 29-23. Um, this is a really good game in terms of excitement. Not a really good game in terms of performance, but it was fun to watch. Kyler Murray just doing some crazy shit. Unfortunately, Devontae Adams did not have a massive game, so that kind of sucks for me. Then we have Broncos Texans. Broncos won 16-9. This game was kind of hard to watch because they both looked like pretty bad teams. So what are you gonna do? Who knows? And then Bengals Cowboys. Cowboys win 20-17. Cowboys win by a field goal with barely any time left. So good for the Cowboys. Especially winning without Dak Prescott. The Bengals look really bad. They are 0-2, just lost to a Cowboys team without their starting quarterback. So that is a fucking problem. I do not know what you do to fix that, but hopefully they can get it fixed soon. Packers Bears. Packers beat the Bears 27-10. I mean, it's Aaron Rodgers, man. He owns Chicago, so he's always going to win there. So good for him. He didn't play as well as I expected him to play, but he played good. You know what I mean? But I thought he was gonna have like a pop off performance. He did not really. He just played what he needed to do and got the W, which was good because um, they definitely needed to win. They can't start 0-2. I mean, if you're a top team and you start 0-2, it's not looking good. Like if you're the Bengals, you start 0-2, which they are, not looking good. And then something that's interesting is that there's two Monday night games. It is the Titans Bills, which is tonight at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time, so it's starting right now, and then Vikings Eagles at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Probably not going to stay up and watch either of these games. I'm just going to go to sleep and then just look at the scores tomorrow because I don't really care. Um, Again, I forget what I did for picks, but for my fantasy team, I got absolutely blown out of the water this week. The kid I faced absolutely curb stomped me. My team just didn't play well enough. So Patrick Mahomes, he got me 17.3 points. He was projected to get 24.5, so obviously an underperformance. He still played well. Devontae Adams projected 19, only got 9. Really underperforming. It really fucked me over. I got AJ Brown, who hasn't played yet. He's projected 17, but even if he gets 17 or 20, it's not going to save me the game. Nick Chubb actually fucking overperformed out of nowhere. He got 32 points when he was only projected 13, so he was really carrying me. But again, I'm still going to lose. Wilson Jr., who's the running back for San Francisco, he got 12 points when he was only projected 10. So a little bit of more performance. Brait, the tight end from Tampa Bay, only got me 1.9 points when he projected 6. Kind of fucked me over. Chark Jr., who I thought was going to pop off, wide receiver for Detroit, got 0 points, and he was projected 12. So I got kind of fucked on that one. Tucker, the kicker for Baltimore, got 10 points when he was projected 9. So he did pretty good. And then I have Buffalo's defense, who hasn't played yet. So a lot of underperformances from my fucking starting roster, but it is what it is. The kid I played against got 131.28 points, and he still has one more player to play. But it looks like that player is out. So there is basically no way that I can come back from this. It says 12% chance to win, which I don't think that's very accurate, unless AJ Brown has like a 40-point game and Buffalo's defense has like a fucking 30-point game. Like there's no way I win. I am currently 50 points behind, so there's no way I win really. I don't think that's completely possible, but it is what it is. I didn't expect a week win week 1. I was hoping to win week 2, and I didn't, so it is what it is. So let's go into week 3 predictions. I think I'm actually going to try and write this down just to see if I can actually pick them. Um, mm, so if I can actually pick them and like refer back to this, so I can kind of have a little bit more to talk about and see if I actually got them right. So let me week 3 NFL picks. Okay, so for week 3, we have Steelers Browns. It's the Thursday night game. I am actually going to go. I'm gonna go Steelers here. I haven't seen enough from the Browns. Then we got Bills Dolphins. I think that's actually gonna be a banger game, but depending on how the Bills play tonight, I think that's really gonna determine it. But right now, without watching that um, this Monday night game, I'm going to go with the Bills straight up. I think the Dolphins are hot, but I think the Bills defense is strong enough to fucking dick them down. Bengals and Jets. I am actually going to go Jets. I think I went Jets last week, and I think they won, and I think I was right. Bengals just look bad. This would be a good bounce back game for the Bengals, but with the Jets' momentum, I'm going to go with Jets. We got Raiders and Titans. I don't really know because the Titans haven't been playing well. Neither have the Raiders. Um, Titans' defense is probably better than the Raiders' defense, but I don't know. Raiders have Devontae Adams. I'm going to go Raiders. What else do we have here? We have Saints Panthers. I do not know because both of these teams do not look fucking good. Um, I'm just going to go Saints just because they are historically a better organization. Then we have Ravens Patriots. I hate to do it, but I'm going to go against the Patriots. Um, I think they still have a long way to go in terms of being a good team as of right now. I saw a lot of flaws, so and also Lamar Jackson is going to come out pissed because of his last game, so I'm gonna go with the Ravens. Then we have Lions Vikings. I'm gonna go with the Lions here just because of the momentum, and I don't really care about the Vikings, so I'm just gonna go with Lions here. Eagles at Commanders. I'm gonna go Eagles. Washington does not look that good, and the Eagles look like they are ramping up. They do have some obvious flaws, but I think they're overall just a better team and have better pieces. All right, Chiefs and Colts. I am going Chiefs. Pretty obvious why. Colts look dead. Texans and Bears. I am going to go with the Bears here because Nick Chubb is a monster, and the Texans just don't look that good. And I don't think their defense is that good. Jaguars at Chargers. I am going to go Chargers. I just think they are a better team overall, have better weapons, have better defense, better running game, and a better quarterback. Rams Cardinals is a good game. I don't really know because both of those teams have been having lackluster performances, but I'm going to go Rams here because I think they have a better defense. Packers Buccaneers. This is a good fucking game. I'm going to go Packers here because the Bucks look like they're having a lot of issues as of right now. So go Pack, go. Going with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. We got Falcons Seahawks. I am going to go Falcons here because the Falcons look a little bit better than the Seahawks, and Marcus Mariota looks like he's playing better than Geno Smith. So we'll go with that. 49ers Broncos. So normally, or if Trey Lance was not or if Trey Lance was playing, I would have gone Broncos. But with how the Broncos are playing and because Jimmy Garoppolo's back in the starting lineup, I am going to go 49ers. And then we have Cowboys and Giants. Giants are coming in off of a two-game win streak. Cowboys still don't have um, their starting QB, so I'm going Giants. Kind of easy on that one. Um, but yeah, that's going to be my week 3 picks. I am going to save this onto the notes on my laptop, and I'm going to reference it and I'll bring it up next week on the podcast, and I will let you guys know. Um, One thing I should do is I'm trying to fucking plug my phone in because I'm a fucking moron. Um, Also, what I'm going to do right now is I am going to take a look. I'm just going to guess on these games here for the Monday night games. I am. The fuck? I keep opening up the wrong shit here. I'm a fucking idiot. Close all these fucking dog shit things. Holy shit. Okay. For the Monday night games, I'm going to give my picks. Night games, and its first one is Bills Titans. Obviously, going with the Bills, and then Vikings Eagles. I am going Eagles. All right, so that is my rundown for the picks. So we will refer back to that next week. What is next here? Um, okay, so one thing I want to talk about is D&D. We did actually get back into the D&D. We haven't done another session yet. We're doing one on Wednesday, so I will keep you guys updated on my next session. So I did fucking not get a chance to play this weekend because I was traveling. So it is what it is. But next weekend we will have a D&D update for you boys. So don't you worry about it. And then going on to League of Legends. So Worlds does not start until September 29th. So it's another 10 days away, which kind of sucks. But getting excited for Worlds. I cannot wait. I'm checking Leaguepedia right now, and it looks like Hans Sama left TL, which I'm not super surprised about. He was playing like dog shit, so somebody had to go. So it is what it is. But yeah, September 29th is when play and start. Keep your eyes peeled for that one. Going to be a hot banger. And then we're gonna get into the anime and manga. So I haven't actually been having a chance to catch up on anime, but I do have a recommendation for the week, and it is going to be Space Dandy. This is one of my favorite series. I do not remember if I had recommended this one or not, but this is a series that so the members of the lead production staff of Cowboy Bebop actually fucking did this, and it's completely different. It's the only thing that's in common is that it's space themed, but um, a lot more comedy, a lot more flashy visuals, a lot more fun. So let me just read a brief synopsis here that Dandy is a groovy pompadour wearing man who explores the stars in search of strange aliens for money in search of strange aliens for money. Desiring to visit his favorite place, Boobies, which is fucking, of course, it's called that, the best diner in all the cosmos. Traversing the galaxies in his trusty ship, the Aloha Oi, Dandy is accompanied by his two equally unique friends, QT, the vacuum cleaner robot, and Meow, an alien with a cat like appearance. Although exciting, Dandy's job is never simple, and each day promises a completely different, thrilling adventure. Together, Dandy and his crew get dragged into perilous journeys, misadventures in romance, and out of this world scenarios, all while steering clear of the evil scientist Dr. Gell and the Gogol Empire. Um, so I really fucking like this series. I think it's a whole lot of fun. I think it is wacky, fun, crazy, everything you want in an anime and everything you want in a space series. So my anime list has this as a 7.88. I think it's really low. I think it is an 8.5, if not an 8.6. Only got 13 episodes. Obviously, the animation is through the roof. Everything is funny. Everything's hilarious. So definitely check this one out, guys. It is called Space Dandy. Only 13 episodes. Get your fucking dick wet. Came out in winter of 2014. Would love to see another chapter of the or episode or series season, but I don't think it will be. So definitely check this one out. All right, and now for the manga recommendation. I'm going to recommend an old series here that I started reading a while ago, but I never really got back into, which one thing I want to actually get back into, and it's going to be called Human Weapon Katsuo. Um, Pretty fucking goofy series here, and I'll read off a brief description of it. I just want to try and look it up on Wikipedia and see if it gives me more information. Where the fuck is the Wikipedia for it? Okay, whatever. Don't give a fuck. Um, so this series is done by Takashi. Let's see what else he has done. He's done some other really random old series. He also did that other series. It's Noritaka. I don't know. I mean, this series is fucking old. Um, but whatever. So Human Weapon Katsuo. So the protagonist Hamada Katsuo is your everyday pervert slash loser character. He's starting a new semester in school, so he wants to escape from his loser days. The only problem is the new change in look slash lifestyle he got is that he's a gang member. He beats a strong guy that was bullying his friend of his. Sorry, ends up beating up a strong guy that's bullying his friend, but he ended up beating him up by mistake. And now because of that, he's a target for all gangs in the region, even though he's still only a weakling and a pervert. Will Katsuo escape alive? Question mark. Find out. So this what series is fucking what you would expect from like a really old series. Um, Super tropey, super goofy, super stupid. A lot of things where they say words like fag, obviously, shit like that. But I think it's super funny. The genres are comedy, martial arts, and shonen. I think it's only got 77 chapters total on Manga Kalot or Manga Nato. There's only 60 chapters translated, but the series is pretty fucking funny. Definitely worth reading. Um, it's definitely worth switching things up as well because they don't make series like this anymore. Obviously, kind of can't, or else you get canceled. But definitely pretty funny. Manganato has it at a 3.54 out of 5. I think that's about pretty spot on. So a 3.5 out of 5. Um, Definitely super goofy here, but definitely worth reading. You're definitely worth seeing why the whole gangster trope was really fun to play off of, and they just make fun of that whole thing where, back in that era, they had a bunch of series coming out that were just like all like super hardo gangster ruffian fucking delinquent, and this just kind of makes fun of that whole series, so or that whole trope. So definitely worth looking into. Human Weapon Katsuo. Get your fucking dick wet. Gonna be fun. Um, but yeah, with that, that is going to be the end of the podcast. I want to thank everyone for liking, subscribing, commenting, anyone who's listening. I really appreciate all of the support. You guys are the best. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be my next chapter in New England. So next episode in New England, basically. Um, yeah, basically just trying to get myself on a good schedule, good regiment, good work-life balance, and fucking work hard at the gym and, you know, save money and do whatever the fuck I want to do. Got some cool things planned soon. Um, got a trip to Austin coming up in October, trip to Florida for a wedding in November. Got some cool shit coming up. So I'm going to be trying to put out YouTube content as well. I got a YouTube video that I need to edit, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. I got to start shooting more YouTube videos as well. Probably going to be restricted to just the weekends on that. Um, Finding a decent gym because again, the gym that I went to today was absolute fucking caca shit, piece of shit trash. It was an absolute fucking dump, and I never want to go back there again. But yeah, so again, thanks to everyone who is listening, anyone who likes my content, shares it, whatever. All of my links are down in the description below. Um, Go like, comment, subscribe all my social medias. Leave a fucking fatty comment on my latest Instagram post. Fucking show some love, pussy. But other than that, I think that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. I think this was episode 16, I think, of the Back by Bone podcast. So thanks a lot, guys. Go out there, check out my recommendations, get your dick wet, and have a good one. Peace.